and swine bereft of me. Long and weary my road has been. I was lost in the cities, alone in the hills. No sorrow, pity for leaving I feel. And I am not your rolling wheels, I am the highway. I am not your carpet ride, I am the sky. Friends and liars, don't wait for me, 'cause I'll get on all by myself. I'll put millions of miles under my heels and still too close to you I feel. Well, I am not your rolling wheels, I am the highway. I am not your carpet ride, I am the sky. I am not your blowing wind, I am the lightning. I am not your autumn moon, I am the night. The night. Yeah, yeah, I am not your rolling wheels, I am the highway. I am not your carpet ride, I am the sky. Well, I am not your blowing wind, I am the lightning. And I am not your autumn moon, I am the night. The night. Hi, my name is Gravity Groove. This is Not Safe for Work Runeterra. That was I Am the Highway by Chris Cornell. We did a few songs of Chris's this week to honor his birthday and his passing, and that's one of my absolute favorites. True story, I sang that at a karaoke bar like a year or more ago, and the entire bar fell silent because they all just kind of stopped what they were doing and stopped talking and just listened. It was pretty cool. I love singing. I wish I could do more of it, but in the current environment we're in, I can't really perform with a band or produce music or really play music out safely. So, here we are, combining two of my interests. I've always been told, do what you're good at, and you know, maybe that'll help the world. So, singing is something I'm good at. I hope it helps you. Today, we're playing something I'm calling Please Stop Burning Me, because I've had a string of games that were all various iterations on burn. And I count elusive as one of those, because they're all basically just trying to damage you in ways that you cannot interact with. You aren't blocking the damage that these decks generate. So this deck has a lot of life gain in it. We've got Thorny Toads, we've got Vile Feasts, we've got Dead Bloom Wanderers, we've got Grasp of the Undying, 3 of them. We've got 2 Withering Whales. We had 3 at one point, but 3 felt like overkill. And then we have 2 Vengeances, 2 Ruinations, and of course the one-off Hoarder, because the treasures this thing generates are just bug nutty. We've gone through several iterations of this, some that had Mist Call in them, but I felt like that was generating a lot of hit or miss turns. I wasn't enjoying the play pattern of it. So we went back to some more traditional tech in this deck, which was a couple Salvages and some Abyssal Eyes. This additionally and importantly gives us a couple blockers for the aforementioned elusive. Fading Memories allows us to sort of generate whatever we need for the moment. Most of the time its best use is going to be on Hunters, where you can make a 4/1, swing it into their board, and generate a free card on top of it. But occasionally it's fine to just copy a Wanderer to accelerate into Deep and potentially get a swing for 3. Or to copy Dredgers or a Thorny Toad, again, for life gain and accelerating your game plan. The primary desire of this deck is almost always to activate Maokai. Maokai is the reason this deck is at all reasonable, because all control decks seeking to go very long have to run up against the very real clock of Maokai. If you're playing against Karma EZ, or you're playing against Anivia Braum, and similar long game strategies, getting Maokai activated gives them usually 2, maybe 3 turns, because the decks are so jam-packed full of card draw, they almost can't not play a card that draws them cards, even after they've been reduced to 4. And the game ends very, very quickly from there. Often at that point, you're still at 20 health because of the incredible amount of life gain you have in the deck, and those control decks generally don't generate any pressure, so they don't deal any damage in the mid-game. And you just pass back and forth for a couple turns and win. On occasion, you can be put into a weird spot where your opponent has Harsh Winds, the Anivia version, and they can just repeatedly cast Harsh Winds, essentially never milling out. I don't know what the fuck you're supposed to do there. I think you just lose and life is awful. If you don't know who I am, my name is Gravity Groove. I am an autistic adult. I have been producing content for a few months. I've played Magic the Gathering at a very high level, even at the Pro Tour. And now I'm doing this. Also, I like to sing, okay? I like blueberries. And black coffee. A lot of it. Scary amount of it. Too much of it. Don't drink this much black coffee. I think it's bad for your insides. You know, it's a palate thing, right? Like, some people like sweet a lot more than savory, and I just love bitter stuff. I love bitter and sour and all that. Okay, so this is Misfortune Scouts. I haven't played a ton of this matchup, but I'm fairly certain that Ruination is our best card here. Maokai and Jowl Hunter seem like a pretty good start, but usually they put so many units on the board that you're going to need to resolve a Ruination to win. They always have the 2/1 here, the bird. Oh wow, we did not get birded. Different bird. my toad. It's a chainmailed. It's a chainmailed Valor. Okay. I've never seen that before. Okay. I guess we're gonna kill it with hunters. All you want to do in this matchup is keep as much of their board reduced as possible.
Set the hooks!
He burned 2 cards for that.
No
We killed
prey,
it with 1.
no pay.
We're hoping he casts the creature here first, so he taps low, and then we can grasp. In this case, I think we're just going to take it and cast Maokai. Rather than potentially risk playing Grasp into
The blessed isles lit through me.
Now that he's revealed he's running Chain. Just seems like a bad idea to potentially get blown out that way.
Strength and grace, beauty in the play.
He could just actually be trying to get the challenger event for the day, huh?
Vessel small, but she ain't lacking courage.
I think I saw it with your play.
So we'll see what's going to happen here.
Fell into him.
I'd like to get more than one minion out of the Maokai, but with this critter on the field.
We Demacians are no easy prey.
And scouting. We do have Ruination, so if their board gets completely unmanageable, we can always pull the ripcord. They're not in Ionia, so we don't have to worry about the deny. It's just getting the perfect timing, right?
Still heart, steady aim.
Oh, and then this kills this. Yeah, we're probably just ruinating next turn, huh? This is probably going to force a trick out of him. So we'll be at 7 plus 2. We can just ruinate next turn after he casts a bunch of stuff out here. Or he's just got nothing.
Who does not know the name Laurent?
Okay.
Break their spirits and their souls.
It's Mono Laurent. Alright. I mean, it would have been nice to have Maokai a little longer, but you know. We gotta play something, because we don't want to just get rallied. Although, we don't have anything that really blocks well, huh? I could just cast Ruination here, but I feel like I could get a little more value. And I'd be okay sacrificing this for some more good creatures.
Check the rigging!
Yeah. That's exactly the kind of thing I was talking about. So now we blow that up and all they have is Misfortune coming down. I think that's fine. So they're going to cast Misfortune almost certainly and then swing. We're going to have 8 next turn. So we can salvage and then just ruinate.
sail! Right away!
Bye-bye. Okay. You gonna keep trying? No. Hey, look at that, kids. It's almost like what I said made sense. If we could resolve a ruination into our opponent's deck that's designed to just spam the board with creatures, we'd probably win. I had to give me a hand. Oh my god, I want a pedal. Oh my god, I want a game. Winning is off-brand for this show. Another burn deck. This is probably going to be Maokai's deck, or Mogwai's deck rather. Draven, Jinx. So we're looking at worrying about Zevi. So we need to save a Vengeance for Zevi. They have a lot of removal and a lot of small burn bodies. So this should be a decent matchup for us. They have like Boom Crew and Draven's Fan and Urchin. These were not good pickups though. We don't want to be seeing this in our opening hand. Yep.
Raven time.
By not swinging, we're not giving them a chance to have Draven as their immediate next card, but you know. Oh, he's not swinging either. Interesting. Yeah, let's just play the Wanderer.
Raven, I love you! Me too, kiddo. Me too.
Okay, so let's see what they have for tricks. Vision, Get Excited, Rummage, Jury Rig, Flame Chompers. Mogwai's list does not run Suit Up, so we can just grasp this next turn. That's a cool emote. Probably just grasping it next turn, because it doesn't look like they run anything to stop me. Oh god, a second Nautilus.
Rules are made to be broken. Like buildings.
Brutal.
Or people.
You should try blinking sometime.
Which of these is more important to get rid of? Probably Draven, because their deck centers around getting fodder to discard. So they shouldn't have an answer to this, based on the deck list I saw.
Where is it?
That's a big attack. So we're going to take the 5, jump the 3-1. Get our counter swing back here. Smart. So now we just play Thresh, try to get Jinx. Under normal circumstances, we'd want to get Maokai down and start jamming out value on that, but our hand isn't really worked out that way. We're getting all of our top end, which is making us sort of slow and lumbering, which, you know, represents the deep fairly well.
The sun rock got me good. There's a blast from the past. Up.
Yes, you.
He has like vision or something here, that's totally fine. I really don't care about trading these off. our cards are just worth more as the game goes on than theirs are. Would have been really, really nice to hit one of our whales.
Rules
Huh?
are made to be broken, like buildings or people.
Remember, we're playing this deck because we want to destroy everything. Ooh. Well done. Dodged our removal admirably. Now we're gonna start getting blowed up. We haven't drawn any of our low stuff, huh? No Vial, one Grasp, one Treasure, no Toads.
Got me good. There's a blast from the past. Well,
Getting a little scary.
It's awesome!
Starting to get a little scary.
Raven!
We're swinging these boys no matter what next turn because the missile kills them. Ruination, but we can't cast it.
that didn't do nothing. Idiots! Ow!
Piltover's finest.
Let's hope this works. I might end up having a Ruination next turn just to get rid of the Jinx.
After them?
After row!
Oh, or I'm just dead. Yeah. I think I'm just dead. This deck is really designed to counter their deck, but ooh, they got greedy. Maybe they're just dead. I should have took the open attack. Yeah, they really should have taken the open attack there. They just might have thrown the game.
Keeping the peace.
We're going in!
Having another low-cost creature would be great here.
The
We can just
blessed
do
eye
this.
has lit through me.
Trying to get there. Ow. Yeah. This gives us the option to kill this Vile Feast next turn, which we're almost certainly going to have to do.
Clear?
Hurrah!
Should just be dead here, barring like a suit up, which is not on Mogwai's list. Huh.
Get the trash! Eat the trash!
Time to end this. Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. Let's get him.
Our side, we're invincible!
Correct.
Twisted Fate has got to be my favorite champion, but Nautilus is a close second. Yeah, okay. They're out of cards.
Waters cannot be sated.
What did we learn from that matchup, folks? If you have a good opened attack, especially against a region that has Ruination, what do? We take it? Yeah, that's correct. You put your hand down now. We take it. Don't give your opponent a chance to outplay you. Take the sure thing. Take the sure thing. Well, let's hope we get another aggro matchup. We are favored. That doesn't mean we can't easily lose an aggro matchup by drawing, you know, Nautilus, Seahorse, Sea Critter, She Critter, and just eating shit and dying. Okay, so this is Sedge Misfortune Tempo. That's usually looking to win by getting their Sejuani maximum leveled up by the time it sees play, and they have, I think they have Riptide Rex in the top end. So they are going to have, like, potentially Crackshot Corsair. And they're going to have Pirates and potentially the 2-1s. So I think this is a fine start. It might have been correct to just keep all of those, but I really would like some critter bodies to have more trading options, you know? Oh man, it's Hawk. Okay, please don't play a 4/4 Misfortune. That would be bad. That would hurt my emotions. So they have their 1 Sedge trigger already. Have their 1 Sedge trigger already. Played that with no plunder. Okay. 2 Sedge triggers. We could be getting plundered this turn. Would not surprise me one bit.
Don't ask where it's from. Ask how much.
You started without me.
Pretty good aggressive start for our opponent. We've got no good attacks, huh? No good attacks. Play the Wanderer, bank 2. Let's try to move towards our plan. Seeing a Maokai would have been great there, but you know, can't always have it. lot of mana on the table. That's good for us. Thrush is an interesting pickup.
My selection speaks for itself.
Okay. We'll wait. We'll wait. Well, we shouldn't have waited. What was burst? It wouldn't have mattered. So they've now drawn a huge chunk of our deck. 4 cards, I believe, so 4 of their cards are ours. It's really hard to know what they could do now because they're all drastically reduced in cost. We are getting much closer to deep, much faster as a result of this.
Vessel small, but she ain't lacking courage.
Glad we waited. It's unfortunate that he got our Hunters. It's one of our best cards. Means we're going to have to deal with a big sea critter that is a big question mark as well. And suddenly the board is manageable again. I don't know if 3 is correct, but...
Blooding guts, golden glory.
Wow, he got 2 of my Jowl Hunters. 2 of them. Good lord. And I tossed the other one. Well, that's unlucky.
Eat that trash!
That's pretty unlucky. Okay, so he's cast our Jowl Hunter, our Vile Feast, so he has 2 sea monsters in hand now. Although he's nowhere near deep.
Set the hooks!
Let's get to it.
I have to assume you're pulling one of these? Really?
Dead don't need riches.
I guess that makes sense. Although that means we're deep already. Alright, I think we're just playing the Abyssial and hoping it's good enough. Hoping he doesn't have Sedge. If he has Sedge here, we're gonna be in a little trouble. So he has 2 of our sea creatures in hand, 1 unknown, 3 of his own cards.
Eye sharp as my spear.
It's the other Omen Hawk critter. Still really open to fade Sejuani here. Oh, that's a nice pickup to potentially answer it. Got Sejuani.
Carved from the savage code.
Please don't have Elixir of Iron. Please don't have Elixir of Iron. Pretty close. Yes! How do you like all my cards now, opponent? There's only one true fisherman. It is I. Well, this has been a pretty good set today. We won 3 out of 3 of our games. We got some petals. Look at this ugly thing. And I think we can call it there. It's very good. Very happy about that. Had a lot of runs on the show recently that are just me getting my teeth kicked in ad nauseum. So it's nice to occasionally have a plan work out. I personally like sea critters quite a lot. I think, especially in the lower tiers where I am, and maybe eternally condemned, there's going to be a lot of burn strategies. There's going to be a lot of more simplistic strategies, and having anti-burn tech and a good amount of heal, as well as big, beefy units that just go over the top with a big, diverse removal suite, is always going to be a pretty safe play. Oh, drop a blueberry. I think it's hard to go wrong with that combination of effects. It's not as dedicated or as streamlined as some others like Scouts and Bannerman and, Easy, Karma, and whatnot. But if you want to play a deck that feels like you have a potential answer for everything, I think this is a good choice. I've been Gravity Group for Not Safe for Work Runeterra. I hope you've had a little bit of fun today. If you have, please feel free to leave a thumbs up or a thumbs down or a comment. A comment would be great. Say hi. Tell me what you want me to play. Tell me what you like about the game. Tell me if there's a song you'd like me to try to sing. Maybe I can sing it. Who the fuck knows? Let's just have a conversation. That'd be awesome. If you like my stuff, please feel free to check out the description where you can actually see a link to the book I wrote and self-published, as well as a donation link if you'd like to send a few bucks so that we can continue to do this and have more cards to play more decks for you. At any rate, I appreciate your time. It's very cool that you spent some of it with me, and I will see you, boom, later. Thanks for hanging out.